Idaho's wildfire season may have been fairly mild this year, but the cost of fighting it was anything but. As Hunter Funk learned, Idaho Department of Lands met yesterday, and the 2025 costs drained the bank account at a time when the state is navigating budget holdbacks.
According to the Idaho Department of Lands, as of November 3rd, there were 257 human-caused fires and 135 lightning-caused fires, bringing the year's total to 392. Compare that to 2024, when there was more than 1,400 wildfires. So it might not feel like a near $60 million season, but that's what the Board of Land Commissioners revealed Tuesday.
Do you expect that $59 million to grow any further than what it currently is, or is that the final cost for the year? Do you expect other expenses?
Governor, Mr. Controller, we're hopeful that that number doesn't go too much higher. We do have some cost share figures we do have to calculate from this fire season. A lot of the 2025 costs have yet to be reconciled, and so the numbers I'm giving you today are the best estimates based on the reconciliation work done by our fire business staff.
The state will recoup about $18.6 million of that through reimbursements, money paid back by federal partners. But Idaho's total obligation this year, $40.6 million. And some of that wasn't even for the flames themselves. It was for what it takes to be ready. Things like contract helicopters, engines, crews, tools Idaho relies on for initial fire attack. And that brings the total to
net after we pay our debts that are owed to our partners and what's owed back to us, we have roughly $15 million in the suppression account.
Here's the problem. The money Idaho has set aside for next year's fire season, likely not enough. State officials estimate Idaho will owe nearly $5 million in fixed costs right at the start of the 2026 season, before the first fire were to ever start. Governor Brad Little warned that once helicopters, crews, and equipment contracts kick in, costs could top $10 million, again before fighting any single wildfire. All of this comes as most state agencies face budget holdbacks, and Idaho is dealing with a more than $56 million deficit this fiscal year.
I'm just trying to figure out what the budget request needs to be so we don't have to do deficiency warrants. That's my only question, but
yeah.
we can talk to that offline. Go ahead.
Yeah. And Governor, some of that we could take a look at the fire cache. I mean, there's a lot of complexity there with incoming and outgoing supplies, fixed costs there, and so that might be part of that as well. So we'll take a look at that.
Now, these numbers are not yet final, right? The year is not over yet, but the anticipated costs. And Brian, you can see the land board will continue to be reviewing these and try to figure out where that money is going to come from for 2026.
I know you tried to reach out to the land board today.
Yes.
They didn't get back to you, but I was looking at a story we did last year at this time, and we spent $50 to $55 million last year. When even then they were telling us the average that Idaho spends is $25 to $35 million. So it's time to adjust some of these numbers, I think.
Right, because if we're spending $59.3 million on a year with a lot less fires, I mean, less
fewer
than
fires,
half.
why are we spending more money?
Exactly.
Wish we could ask that question today.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Hunter.